Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Been taking a little break from YouTube, but I am back and running again. So, I'm going to now be talking about our next topic, which I want to discuss on this channel, and that is confidence. Many of you are looking for the best way in order to improve your confidence. Being confident helps you in all areas of life, and without it, you will not be able to have the balls to achieve what you want in life. Unfortunately, confidence is not built out of thin air. The only way you can build your confidence in yourself and in all areas of life in general is by achieving things that put you out of that comfort zone. For example, how are you going to talk to girls properly if you have never tried before in your life? How are you going to do your job properly if you have never practiced it before? Or how are you going to be good at any sport if you have never tried it before or don't practice it enough? Sure, these things can be uncomfortable at first when you start doing them, but over time, with more experience, you start to get good at these things, and eventually you will reap the rewards of your hard work and consistency in those things. The hardest thing for most of you, in fact, is that you struggle to get started on those things in the first place. And if you don't push yourself to get started on these things in the first place, there is no way you'll be able to climb out of that negative mental hole you're currently in, and as a result, you're going to struggle to make progress in your life, which is a damn shame if I say so myself. For example, me personally, I was always scared to drive cars for some reason, and at first I sucked and wanted to quit, but I said to myself, if I did not learn how to drive, I would not be able to build self-confidence as a person and open more doors in life as a result. Eventually, it took me 1.5 years after 3 failed driving tests to get my license, but I'm very happy I managed to get it in the end, and I grew as a person as a result of my efforts. I am now going to give you guys a few tips on the most efficient ways that you can increase your confidence and self-esteem so that you can skyrocket your progress into becoming the best version of yourself and overcoming any obstacle life throws at you. The first point is that realizing that most other people are not perfect and lack confidence as well. Guys, if I had to start this topic with the most factual statement regarding confidence, this is the one. The truth of the matter is, nobody is born confident at birth, and people's confidence only grows from being successful in things that are important to them. Many people are not perfect and have not had an upbringing that enabled them to face adversities and overcoming them. And as a result, they don't develop enough confidence in themselves when they reach adulthood, and it sets them back for the rest of their life. If your parents are shy and introverted, this will most likely be passed down to you. Or it could be that your parents never actually pushed you to do anything outside of your comfort zone, such as making you interact with people more often, and through hard activities such as team sports, which also involve an element of socialization. This is why it is extremely important to set ambitious goals that are important to you personally and work and achieve those goals as much as possible in order to grow that confidence. We will now be touching on this point more during this video, but now you know where your lack of confidence most likely stems from. The second point I'm going to make is that you need to talk to more people in your day-to-day life and expand your social circle. The best and most effective way to develop social confidence is learning how to communicate with different types of people in a variety of social settings. Developing your social skills is one of the most important things that you can do to feel confident in yourself, because if you are unable to socialize with others well, it reflects on your competence as an individual when it comes to navigating life, as the only way to do this is by interacting with other humans. Make sure to get friends and family to encourage you to talking to as many people as possible. And once you get comfortable talking to people in a variety of different social settings, watch how your overall confidence as a person grows and how it will make you stand out from the rest. Practice is key when it comes to developing this skill, as well as through practicing public speaking. Point number 3 is to build an impressive physique and or lose weight through looks maxing. Another reason why most people are not confident in themselves is because they simply do not like the way they look and think others will look down on them as a result. The truth is, you will be either born with either unattractive genetic traits, average ones, or naturally attractive ones. And many of us humans are extremely shallow and are repelled by people who do not look good. You can blame unrealistic social media beauty standards and online dating apps for that. But regardless of how good looking you are, you cannot let this affect you. And the good news is that you can fix your looks through face maxing and building an impressive physique that you can be proud of, and by losing weight. If you are insecure about the way you look and are scared to step foot in the gym, please don't be, because everyone in the gym is normally minding their own business, and most people would be very supportive of your commitment to improving yourself. For more specific videos on looks maxing, check out my other YouTube videos which will cover this topic in more detail. The fourth action you can take to build your confidence is to break down challenging goals into smaller, more manageable steps and achieving them. If you find that your goals are too big and overwhelming and are unsure on how to start on them, you need to break down those goals into smaller, more manageable steps. This will help you visualize the steps you need to take in order to achieve your goals better, and as you then are able to accomplish these smaller goals at first, this will give you the confidence, motivation, and competence to then be able to tackle harder goals that you may have. So start to tackle more manageable goals and then gradually build up to tackle harder, more challenging goals. Remember that competence breeds confidence, and that is one of the fastest ways in order to build your confidence as a man. I promise you. The fifth thing that you can do is to practice skills and acquiring knowledge that elevate your quality of life. If you do not have any useful skills and or knowledge that you can provide to this world and others around you, it makes you feel very incompetent, and therefore you will feel unconfident as a result. You need to be able to learn useful skills and information that you can use to provide value to others, generate money, and elevate your quality of life as a result. For example, learning how a business functions and using that information to set up your own successful business is a prime example of this, and is more proof that certain skills will yield you more confidence as a result in yourself. The final point number 6, is to realize that in life there are endless opportunities to fail and learn from your mistakes. Guys, if I had a penny for every person who failed something in life, whether big or small, I'd be a multi-trillionaire, to be honest. Failure is an essential part of life, that lets us learn from our mistakes and grow as human beings. Just because you fail in something does not mean that your life is over and that you will never be able to achieve the life that you want. There are plenty of ways to achieve the life that you want. And the only way you are going to fail is if you decide to give up. Many people are not confident because they have failed multiple times in the things that they wanted to do well in life. Realizing that failure and learning from your mistakes is a part of life should make you feel more eager to fail more often, as you are then able to learn from those mistakes and improve yourself as a result. So you do not feel discouraged when failing, and use that as fuel to improve yourself by learning from your mistakes. You have now reached the end of this video. Thank you so much for your attention and watching all the way through. A like and subscribe would be very much appreciated, and I will continue to make more self-improvement videos from now on more often for you guys. So, and always remember to keep fighting for that life that you want to live. This is Xavier, and I'll see you on the next one. God bless.